From sunrise to sunset, come along with me and my dogs as I travel any and everywhere I want to drive, because home is where I park it.
I lowered my ceiling. Well, that's not what I meant to say. Let me turn this around. I put in another layer of insulation. That's what I meant to say. The insulation, you can see it's big old sheets of insulation. And I thought that I'd be able to just cut it to size and stick it in the ceiling because of pressure. Thing is, because it's not wood or whatever, it buckles. I'll show you how it buckles like that. So yes, that's what I get to be thinking about all night long, is how to figure out how to make the buckle stop. I like it. I want to paint it, but I don't, because I like how the colors of the TV and the other lights, they bounce off of here, they reflect off of here so seriously. And I bought stuff to make the ceiling raw, like night sky, star lit up and everything. Like, I lowered the shelf over there. Like, you can't see it. You can't see it. Like, what am I pointing at? Not down there, but over there. Nope. Okay. Why does it look like I'm pointing somewhere else? Okay, the shelf where the plants are. I lowered that shelf with the AC and the heater. I thought the heater kept on cutting off because it was too high to the ceiling, and it was just too hot and it was overheating. It wasn't doing that. The heater only gets so hot, and then it cools down, and then it cycles back on like refrigerator, which is cool, which is awesome. I like that feature. I do like that feature. You ain't got to worry about your heater overheating. But I still needed to lower the shelf either way, because the AC would get too hot every once in a while because it was too close to the ceiling. And so, preventative measures. And because when I'm driving, I didn't need it to have so much lift in the air. It was just floating. It was basically floating in the air, and that AC is the second heaviest thing in here. The first heaviest thing in here would be the refrigerator. The second heaviest thing is the AC. So, like, that thing is heavy. Like, but it works. It works. I was happy with it. I had to wake up and turn the heat off. Like, so I was content with it. Because that was, like, the first time I've really used the heater, because I bought it's an AC / heater in April. I bought it in April. So I bought it when it was hot. I was in Vegas. So I was hot out there. And then when was it cold? When was it cold for me to really test it? Like, and I only had 4 solar panels and 1 generator. So I really didn't, unless I was on Shore Power, I really didn't have the ability to run it. When I was in Vegas and the sun was what my sister and I would say sunning, I had the ability to run the air conditioner for a while, like, because I'd be getting 400 watts of sun in the air conditioner heater, whatever one you want to use. When it's actually using the maximum power, it uses 400 watts, which is awesome to me. Like, it only uses 400 watts. But I was testing it out today. For one, because it started to get cold. Precious just be in here just shaking like, Mom. She'd be shaking and freezing every morning. Like, so I bust out, what is it, the propane heater. But I don't want to use that. Like, it's the propane heaters work. It's fine with me. It works fabulous with me. I don't have no issues with the propane heater. My only concern is with the propane heater. So I just recently started working. Praise God. Won't he do it? Yes, he will. Like, so things have changed. And how do I work a physical job whilst living in a van, not the hard part, but having dogs. I take the dogs up to the job site, and they chill in the vehicle. They chill in the vehicle, and I'm able to get away with it because it's nighttime. If it was the daytime, I know there'd be people complaining. You got dogs sitting out there, and it's hot outside. The nighttime. There's a couple of times where the temperature is going to be in the 40s. And they're not even sitting in Bertha because Bertha's not running right now. I'm driving my husband's SUV. That thing's not insulated, so it gets cold. It gets cold. Like, I need Bertha to up and run. And so my thing is with the propane, I know it tips over when, it cuts off if you tip it over. So it's going to stop doing fire no more because it's an actual fire. Like, that's the number one reason why I love it, because it's like a little fireplace, like, seriously. And like, so it'll turn off, but I don't need it just emitting propane because it could be up to 8 hours. It could be 8 hours of just propane leaking while I'm in at work, and come out here and have dead dogs because of the carbon monoxide. Like, because I don't know if the propane stops leaking. I'd hope so. But I would just feel, me as a dog mom and as a mom, I would just feel safer if the dogs had the electric heater that that has a battery. That has a battery. It's as simple as that. The electric heater that has a battery. Like, so yeah, I was testing that out to see if we can get the battery up and working. Well, if we can get the heater up and working, like, because the battery costs $700. I wasn't spending $700 on something I didn't think was going to possibly work. Like, so I had to test it out because I have enough insulation in here. I really do. It keeps it warm. It's just hard to get it cool in here, but it's not hard to get it hot in here, and it's not hard to keep it hot in here. Like, and I put insulation in the back. I've never put insulation back here before. This is the door that rolls up, and I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm tired of the draft that came through the sides, and I lose so much heat and cooling through that back door. And obviously I haven't finished this because there's a rolling door. So I have to have this much gap for a door to go in there, because I still want to access the back at times. Like, so yeah, that's fun. So yeah, there's still hold another maybe 2-3, I don't know how many more sheets of insulation, but it's taking up my time as I started working at night. So I work at 10 o'clock at night till 6 in the morning. I come home and I feed dogs, and I do stuff in the morning, like I make their breakfast for the following day, so it has time to cool before I put it in the refrigerator. And then I sleep from 10 to 6 during the day, and then I work from 10 to 6 at night. And it's only been 2 weeks today. My body is not adjusted to it yet. My body is not adjusted. Right? It's 2 weeks. 2 weeks yesterday. Okay, 2 weeks yesterday. See, my body is not adjusted to it whatsoever. Like, I'm literally making this video hours before I have to go to work. Not even hours. But I gotta be at work in less than 2 hours. I'm gonna make this video, edit, and post it, so I ain't got to worry about it, because I'm just trying to get it adjusted to the schedule. This week I've been better, like, because last week I was just freeballing it, go to work and go to sleep when you go to sleep, like, now This week I decided, like, I sleep 10 to 6, and I've been getting things done in the morning. Problem is, when I start doing stuff in the morning, I'm enjoying it too much, and I work the morning away. I keep on not going to bed until after 2. And that means I'm supposed to get up 4 hours later, so and I end up staying to bed till 7, and it messes with me, like, because tomorrow is going to be Sunday, but I have to work Sunday night. So it doesn't really matter because I'm off on Monday and Tuesday. So I'll just, if I'm tired, I'm tired. I work at a gas station, just in case you're wondering. I work at a gas station. So that's how I'm able to just park my dogs where they can see me. And they bark at times, but they don't bark nearly as much as if I left them at home. Because I left them in Bertha. That's what I call my van. I left them in my van the very first night I worked. They barked for 7 hours straight. 7 hours straight. I live in a residential area. I'm so glad my neighbors were not all fussing at me. I mean, we have dogs that bark sporadically throughout the night, but not 7 hours straight. Like, so no, I put them in my husband's SUV and I drove them to the job, and they barked almost all night the next night watching me. They'd stop off and on, and then the more nights they show up, the less they bark. Now they only bark if they see something, like they see someone in the parking lot, like, because I don't park them by the regular traffic, by the regular foot traffic. I park them away from everybody else. So unless you're cleaning the parking lot or just walking in the wrong end of the parking lot, my dogs have no reason to bark at you. Like, but I can see them through the drive-through lane because, yes, I work at a gas station who has a drive-through. And it works for us. It works for us, like, because I don't have a remote job at the moment. I still have to take care of these prior cases before I can do life insurance. But I needed to work, and this is how I'm managing to get away with it, because I got Precious, and I started door dashing when I had Precious. Like, so Treasure has only ever known me to door dash. Precious knew I worked at a transportation company for a couple months when I had Precious because my car broke down and I needed to buy a new car. Theodore, he's never even known me to work. So Treasure and Theodore had a hard time with just being away from me. Theodore has hardly ever been away from me for more than a few minutes. Like, so for 8 hours, he was in here getting sick. Like, but yes, the only thing that's changed, no, but my son and his friends have been working on Bertha, so we're trying to get her up and running. If I was paying out of pocket, real people, I mean, they're real mechanics. It's just, they're teenagers. They're not teenagers, but in my mind they are. They're early 20 peoples. People in their early 20s, oh my goodness, their mentality. What is it? The Gen Z? I think it's the Gen Z. Yeah. Whatever they want to call themselves, like the young millennials. Ooh, their mentality. Somebody asked me to come work on something. I know you paying me. I'm coming. Like, but yes, we're trying to get her up and running so I just need some peace of mind. I need to be able to get up out of here and just sit at some nature. That is what I'm truly missing. Just sitting at nature. I'm enjoying being in the work field and being around people because I was isolated for about 100 days. I was a straight up hermit in my vehicle, which I love that I had the ability to do that. But now, like, I'm dealing with people. Not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I just need to be able to go away to nature. And that is what I am truly working on. So hopefully, in my next video, because I put out videos on Sundays and Wednesdays, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why 6 a.m. is when I do it, because I'm an early bird. That's why, because I'm an early bird. So seriously, before I started working, I used to get up at 6 a.m. every single day. So I'm an early bird. I'd be wanting to watch. I'd be like, it's a new day. The sun's up. I think like a child. The sun's up. It's a new day. I need to be able to start. I don't want to wait. So yeah, that's why it's at 6 a.m. because I don't know. That's just me. But hopefully when you hear from me on Wednesday, if you're subscribed, we're hearing good news about Bertha up and running. Like, there might be a video of me being at a lake, river, or something, or whatever, because there's places I can go locally, and there are places I will go locally on my off days, because my boss does like to give off days congruently. So yeah, 2 days in a row, and I am down with that, like, because that's worth an hour drive one way. Yeah, there's a couple places out here that I can drive an hour one way and be content camping, whatever people want to call it, boondocking. There you go. Either way, I hope to see you in the next episode. If you haven't liked, subscribed yet, please do. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.